Task number 5, practical example of digital forensics. Is the practical task and part of digital forensics fundamentals room, which is part of the cybersecurity 101 learning path. Let's download the files. We have a ransom letter. Everything we do on our digital devices, from smartphones to computers, leave traces. Let's see how can we use this in subsequent investigation. Our cat Gado has been kidnapped. The kidnapper has sent us a document with their request in MS Word document format. We have converted the document to PDF format and extracted the image from the MS Word file for your convenience. You can download the attached files over here. We have these files in the attack box. However, for your convenience, we have added the files to the attack box. To follow along, press the start button. Okay, we just downloaded the files. When you create a txt file, some metadata gets saved by the operating system, such as file creation and let's modify date. However, much information gets kept within the file's metadata when you use a more advanced editor, such as MS Word. There are various ways to read the file metadata. You might open them within their official viewer, editor, or use a sustainable forensics tool. Know that exporting the file to other formats, such as PDF, would maintain most of the metadata of the original document, depending on the PDF writer used, right? Even though we have a PDF file instead of the original doc, Word Microsoft document, depending on the PDF writer, the original metadata will be maintained. Let's see what we can learn from the PDF file. We can try to read the metadata using the program PDF Info. PDF Info display various metadata related to the PDF, such as the title, as you can see over here, right? Various metadata. And then if you don't have PDF file, it will show you how to install it. Consider the following example. Yes, here we see how to run the command, like we see over here. The PDF metadata clearly shows that it was created using MSF. Right. Let's see if we open our terminal and go. Okay. We have the PDF info and ransomware PDF. Yes. Yes. Get update. Okay, and after this we run again this one. Awesome. Now we have it. Amazing. PDF info ransomware letter PDF, and there we have it. The creator Microsoft Word 2016, produced Microsoft Word 2016. We have creation mod, right? We have some metadata over here. Photo EXIF data. EXIF stands for exchangeable image file format. It is a standard for saving metadata to image files. Whenever you take a photo, with your smartphone or with your digital camera, plenty of information gets embedded in the image. The following are examples of metadata, right? Camera model or the smartphone, date and time, photo settings such as focal length, aperture, settings of the photo, right? Because smartphones are equipped with the GPS sensor, finding GPS coordinates embedded in the image is highly probable. The GPS coordinates, that is, to be honest, the practical section of this part, I bet they will put us to find some GPS. There is latitude and longitude would generally show the place where the photo was taken. There are many online and offline tools to read the EXIF data from images. The most popular one is EXIF tool. Here it tells us how to install it if we don't have it already. Let's see if we have it in Kali. EXIF tool. Yes, we have it. EXIF tool. And again, I don't think it's ransomware for the image. It's letter. Yeah. All right. There we have the GPS location. Let's see. Oh my god, there are a lot of metadata with this one. Photoshop, Lightroom, software agent. So for this one, it was used Lightroom. Me. Jeez, so many metadata. Can you believe how helpful they are? Look at this lens profile. You can read a lot about it here. Firmware even. I mean, so cool. Lens model. Oh, we have a user comment. We have a flag. I will copy it and we'll see where we need that. Camera model. And let's see. What else? So many things. If you take the above coordinate and search one of the online maps, you will learn more about this location. Search Microsoft Bing Maps or Google Maps for, let's see. Let's go over there and copy these coordinates and see, reveals the street where the photo was taken. Let's see, where is this photo taken? Let's see, do we have to choose? Let me delete this and see. Can't find this. Search coordinate, trying the city. Okay. Okay, so we have to use in Google Maps different kinds of. It's 51 degrees with the symbol. We just need to use the correct syntax. All right, north, and here we have 0 degrees with commas. No. Or yeah, degrees and no, yeah. Okay. Let's search and see. This should work. London, United Kingdom. Here we can see the street. Milk Street. There was the photo taken. And let's see. What is the photo? It was a Canon EOS R6. That's the syntax. Yeah, just to go back and show you. I will copy this again. And it was somewhere. No. Here. Using PDF, find out the author of the attached ransom PDF. Okay, we'll go there. Using a similar tool, try to find any kidnappers took the image they attached to their document. What is the name of the street? Okay, so this one is for the coordinates. Then this one is for the PDF info. So we'll go back to this one and they ask for the author. There you go, the author using a scissor. Okay, we go back to EXIF tool. Coordinates. What are the kidnap? What is the name of the street? All right, let's search the coordinates. I think GPS there. Wait a second. I think they are the same. 05 38 73. Yeah, they are the same. They are the same coordinates. So it's Milk Street. All right. Yeah, so let's see the picture for the curious ones. Obviously, it's a picture with a cat. Pretty funny. And here is the PDF to whom it may concern. We have abducted Gato. If you want to see again, you need to send us over here. Yes, in Monero cryptocurrency. If you cannot use Monero, we will accept the amount in Bitcoin. You have 3 days to comply, otherwise we will send Gato to a very far away animal shelter. Gato is worm for now. And the picture with him to show the owners that he's not at the shelter. All right.